Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's yoga practice is a full body flow for flexibility and a little bit of strength. So find some space to move and let's get started. So let's begin today in butterfly. You can bring the soles of your feet together, your knees nice and wide, and maybe you'll bring your hands behind you. Press into your fingertips to lift your chest up and off of your low back. You can stay sitting tall and continue to press your hands into the ground. Maybe you can fold forwards here and just get into your hips a little bit more. If it feels okay to sway the shoulders side to side, you can add a gentle sway. But wherever you are, whatever you're doing, close your eyes. Allow your shoulders to fall away from your ears. And just notice the next breath that you take. Feel the air flowing into you. And flowing back out. You can take another breath. If you are folding forwards right now, just use an inhale to lift back up. We can all help our knees come back together. A little hug or squeeze. You can sway side to side. And let's move to tabletop. So you can come over and onto your hands and knees. Maybe giving your hips a sway, but spreading your fingers nice and wide. Take an inhale to drop your belly and lift your chest as well as your chin. Arching through the back, stay for an inhale. And as you exhale, round your spine, press into your hands, tuck your chin in. Inhale as you drop the belly, lift the chest. And exhale as you round. Inhale one more time to drop your belly down, lift your chest. And exhale, round. Nice, you guys. Use an inhale to come back to a nice long spine. Reach both of your arms in front, your hands in front. You can be flat on your palms or lifted on your fingertips, but bringing some length into your arms. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, you can lower your chest a little bit. If you're pressing into your fingertips, just keep your elbows lifted and let your head and your chest come as low as they will go before you use an inhale to lift up and exhale to lower again. Lower the head, lower the chest, keeping your hips high. Letting an inhale bring you back up and an exhale one more time to lower down any amount. Inhale can bring you back up, and then walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, back to your tabletop. Spread your fingers out wider, tuck your toes under, and lift on up to downward facing dog. You can pedal the feet if you'd like. Walk on the spot, feeling your calves, your ankles, and pressing a little bit more into your hands. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And then with an inhale, can you look forwards? As you exhale, walk all the way up to the top of your mat. And inhale into a half lift once you get there. Exhale, folding forwards. And inhale to lift all the way up to standing. Reach up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Take a shoulder roll. And inhale as you reach up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale into a half lift. And as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up to standing, reach up. Exhale, lower your arms to your sides. Take another shoulder roll and inhale to reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale into your half lift and exhale, folding down. We're going to plant our hands and step the feet back to downward facing dog. Press into your hands and maybe pedal your feet. Take a nice slow breath in and a slow breath out. And then using an inhale, look forwards again and exhale, walk on up to the top of your mat. Taking an inhale for a half lift and exhale to folds. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach up, exhale, lower your arms down to your sides. Skip the shoulder roll this time, but inhale to reach up and exhale as you fold. Inhale into a half lift. And exhale to come down. We're going to plant our hands. Our left foot is going to come back. Drop the heel down and then lift your chest. Warrior one. Facing forward, shining your belly button forwards, but pressing into that back heel, that back foot. Maybe reaching up. Maybe looking up. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just our arms are going to fall down to our sides. And we're going to try to lift our back heel up so that we are in a lunge. Your arms can float back up. You might look up to crescent lunge. Take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, this time we're going to lean forwards and bring our hands all the way to the ground. Now you can lower the knee now if you want, but in our lunge here, plant your left hand and open it up to the right for a twist. Take an inhale, maybe reach up, maybe look up. Your right hand might stay reaching up or could find your hip. Maybe the right hip, maybe the left hip to get into your shoulder. Stay for an inhale and a twist. And as you exhale, bring your right hand to the ground. From your lunge, take another inhale to gaze forwards. And as you exhale, bring your back foot up to the top. Inhale into a half lift. And as you exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, reach up. And exhale, lower your arms. Inhale as you reach back up. And exhale, folding forwards. Take an inhale to lift halfway. And as you exhale, fold. Plant your hands and take your right foot back. Let the heel drop down and then start to rise. Lift up into your warrior one. Adjust the feet so that you're comfortable facing forwards. Chest, belly button, even your gaze, all facing forwards. Your arms could reach up and then you could look up. But press into both of your feet. Stay for an inhale. And as you exhale, just let your arms fall to your sides. Can you spin the back heel or lift it up without moving much else? Crescent lunge, maybe reaching up and looking up again. The only difference is that back heel is now lifted. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you can lean forwards and drop your hands down. Now lower the knee if you want or keep it lifted. Your right hand can plant and you can twist to the left. Hug your knee towards your chest. The left hand might be reaching up. Might find the left hip, might find the right hip for a little more shoulder. Stay for an inhale on your twist, and as you exhale, plant that left hand. Take an inhale to gaze forwards, and as you exhale, your back foot can come up to the top of your mat. Inhale into a half lift, and exhale to fold forwards. forwards. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing. Reach up. Exhale, lower your arms down to your sides. Awesome, you guys. You can take a shoulder roll this time. We're going to stay standing and move our feet wider. You can go as wide as you want to go. I'm going to go pretty wide. But turn your toes forwards, maybe even in slightly. Your hands can find your hips. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, leaning forwards, folding forwards. Maybe you can bring your hands to the ground. Maybe your hands are still on your hips. You can let your upper body go as low as it wants to go. Feeling the length through your legs. Now, if you are able to touch your hands to the ground, you might press into them and lift the chest up a little bit. Your right hand can stay on the ground, kind of in the middle, and then maybe we will twist over towards the left. So push the ground away, open the chest to the left. Maybe your hand finds your hip. Maybe it reaches up, or it could try to find your right hip. Take just another inhale if you are twisting. And as you exhale, bring the left hand back down. Maybe plant it where the right one was, in the middle of the mat. Just reset, lift the chest a little bit by pressing into your hands. You can start to gaze or open it up towards the right. Your hand might find your hip, might reach all the way up, or it might tuck behind you towards the left hip. Getting into the shoulder, but still opening your chest towards the right. Awesome work, you guys. Stay for an inhale if you're twisting, and then as you exhale, you can plant the right hand again, and maybe let your upper body fold a bit more. Maybe take a peek between your feet. But just using an inhale, and maybe a press into your hands. You can bend the knees too, but come all the way up to standing. Heel toe or step your feet all the way back together. Find the top of your mat if you aren't there, and roll your shoulders back and down too. As you inhale, reach on up, and exhale, fold forwards. Inhale into a half lift. And as you exhale, fold to plant your hands and step back into downward facing dog. Press the ground away, push into your hands, maybe pedal your feet. But take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, bring your knees down, cross your ankles, and take a seat with your legs in front of you. You might give the knees a hug. Take a rock or a sway side to side. But we're going to stay seated here. You can send your right leg long. We're going to try to bring the left foot on top of the quad. So you can lean back and you can plant your right foot on the ground. Seated figure 4. You can lean back any amount. Feeling your left glutes and hip. Take just a few more breaths on this side. You can stay as you are, or you can try to bring your right leg underneath the left one for double pigeon. Lengthening through the spine, maybe still leaning back a little bit, or maybe leaning forward. Maybe a gentle sway of the shoulders side to side. So wherever you are, figure 4, double pigeon. Let's start to lift back up and uncross our legs. Shake it out a little bit. And just switching sides when you're ready. So the left leg on the bottom, right foot on top of the quad, and then maybe leaning back, planting your foot. And just notice how your glute, your hip feels here. And for the last few moments, you can stay just like this. You can try double pigeon, trying to place the left leg under the right leg. Sit tall, maybe leaning back, maybe leaning forwards. And maybe even a gentle sway of the shoulders too. So you can take another breath or two wherever you are. And start to find your way back to seated with the legs uncrossed. Maybe hugging your knees in towards your chest. And then we are going to lay down on our backs. So you can lower down, lay down. Maybe hugging your knees to your chest or leaving your feet planted. Maybe swaying side to side just a few more times. But we're going to move into a twist. So our legs are going to tip over towards the left. If you want to send your left leg long, and just keep the right leg bent, tipping it over to the left. Or you can stack that left leg, your bottom leg, underneath the right one. Turning the hips, finding a twist. And noticing your belly, trying to move with your breath. Encourage it to move a little bit more with your breath. Using an inhale, you can lift your legs back up, turn onto your back. Recenter yourself on your mat, maybe hugging your knees into your chest. You can decide if your right leg's gonna go long. And then tipping your leg or legs over towards the right. Turning the hips a little bit. Adjusting your shoulders. Feeling your twist through your back, through your spine. And even into your belly. Can you breathe a little slower, a little deeper? Using an inhale to come out of your twist. laying flat on your back. Maybe hugging your knees back in, and you can sway side to side, massaging your back against the ground. And then just like that, you can find your way into Shavasana. Sending your legs long and wide. Just finding a comfortable place where you can let your body be still. And just notice the sensations flowing through you. As always, I encourage you to stay here for as long as you have time for today. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, namaste.